Hey guys, and welcome back to FSX. So we're back again in Mini Bravo in FSPassengers, and we'll be flying a route from London Stansted to Birmingham International. So it should be a bit longer than last flights, but it won't be too long. Otherwise, let's set everything up. So select start flight, park brake, yes, start, fill it up, luggage. There's ICO, so I'm looking for Birmingham, so it's EGBB. Echo Bravo Golf Golf, that's where I want to be. Set destination. What do you mean? Oh, sorry. Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. My
Destination set.
Fuel wise, getting 50% will be fine. Right. Load immediately.
Engine instrument check.
And this time, before we go, I want to make sure the flaps are down. You see this? Flaps. There. I believe there are two flap settings. We've got half down and fully down. I think we need half down. Right. So now that that's definitely set up without a problem, I hope. Whoops. Wanted ATC. We will tune into ground and request takeoff to the north.
Ground, Delta Alpha 236 with Foxtrot. Request taxi to the active.
And we will open GPS as well. Just so it gets into. I'm not going to use heading again, so I think that'll be fine. Right, take off the runway 22, so we're going to have to take off the opposite way and turn around again. Otherwise, let's get started. Eventually. Right, well, I'll taxi to runway and we will start up autopilot. It's another 5,000 feet. Hopefully this wind won't be too bad for us today. The vertical speed hold. Alright, that's fine, just at altitude. And whilst we taxi, we load up another software as well. Open clouds. Set free weather. And if you go to add-ons, FS open, start open cloud. Basically, like there was a multiplayer server when before Steam Edition came out. FS open clouds basically it's a cloud add-on and it does work really well. Free version only works in the United Kingdom, but since this is into UK, it should be fine. Actually, whoops, better turn on passenger seatbelt sign. Hope that hasn't affected me too any. Fortunately, it hasn't shouted at me yet for taxiing without passenger seatbelts. Turn on the lights. And we'll make our way to the runway. Again, I wouldn't be playing music at this point if this plane had any. Turn right. I should really need GPS until I'm actually in the air so I can set up autopilots, because like I said last time, it's a bit of a fight. And heading hard, I still don't really know what's going on with that. Right, so we cut across the runway and then we're taxiing all the way back again. So we're at a bit more speed whilst I cross the runway. Make sure there's no live traffic coming. Yeah, it looks very clear at the moment. I do have also got UK 2000 free scenery for Birmingham, and the autogen scenery is coming from Shep's Shepherd, so again it's freeware, but it looks really cool, and it adds life to the flat ground scenery. So, well, his website's down now, but if he ever does come back from the dead or something, I'm not too sure where he's gone, he's probably still alive, but if he ever does return, just make some Stansted and losing the scenery, and I think we'll be set for life. It probably is like an FSX one or something, but I haven't seen it. Well, otherwise taxiing through to Stansted would mean trees and stuff we'd be seeing, but again, don't have any of that scenery here. So apologies, it looks a bit flat. So we'll be coming across a Ryanair. I've flown Ryanair in the past. Cheap airline, but you get what you pay for. Not too bad, we've never had any issues with them. Don't again, people like on the internet complain about like poor flight attendants or whatsoever. So far, I have never come across any of them. I mean, good flights. I mean, again, food's microwave and that kind of stuff, but again, you're only paying like £10 for a flight across Europe. That plane just disappear. It's probably on the ground so long, because that's what whatever AI does. Plane's on the ground for too long, it just disappears. Unless it just turned and I didn't see it or something. And again, if I let go of controls, plane drifts to the left. So it could be quite a windy flight, this one. And using the airplane's come back. But yeah, if I'm using the cloud scenery, I don't know, could have a few, not issues, but holding the plane steady will be somewhat troublesome. Oh well. Sounds like a fire truck's gone past. Right, then he's going down one taxiway. I'm going to try and snipe the other one, get there before him, because I don't want to be behind the 737 during takeoff. I mean, that's just turbulence issues again. Again, the plane has winglets, so it's not going to be too bad, but just maybe safe. Okay, you can request takeoff. No.
Stansted Tower, Delta Alpha 236.
And hopefully you beat 737.
Ready for takeoff. North departure.
Yep.
Delta Alpha
Perfect.
236, hold short, runway 22. Traffic is Boeing 737 on final.
Oh wait, hold short. Okay, apologies.
Hold short.
I just thought it cleared takeoff, but no, if there's an aeroplane coming in final. How far forward have I gone? Hopefully it's not too serious. Ouch.
Stansted Tower 372 at runway 22.
Oh right, it's two of them. The second one have to go around.
372, hold short, runway 22.
Although yeah, I have now got priority just before him, so...
373, go around.
Nope, that one's landing.
Short, runway 22.
And that one's going around. Wherever it's gone. There. So we're going to have to take off into that. An airplane at full throttle going around. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Not perfect, but better than being behind and taking off airplane, I guess. I guess now just wait. Passengers breaking a little bit bored waiting here, but at least we're behind this one. Here you go. Clear for takeoff. Just better hope he's off the runway. So I'll taxi onto runway, and then we'll just go full blast. We'll then leave Stansted Airport behind, turn on autopilot, and then we'll just turn around, head towards Birmingham, and then it should be about 40-minute flights maybe? Not too sure. If I'm a bigger aircraft, I've got like flight planners on the internet, I can set flight duration and get a bit more realistic with this. Otherwise, let's just make our way down. He's still on the runway, isn't he? Okay, not just yet. They've cleared me for takeoff, but I want him leaving the runway first. Bit stupid from Stansted Air Traffic Control. Yep. I'll make sure he's completely off the runway, and then we'll go. Right then. Now we will go. I mean, I don't want to suffer any like fatalities or anything in there, especially if it's like in a bigger aeroplane. I'd clip a wing, massive crash. Also, be waiting a bit longer. Our turbulence that we had earlier should be gone. Seeing to the south, so turbulence is going to blow us to the right. We're now in the green, but I want to try and make 80 before I leave. So take off. Autopilot on. Toggle that. Raise that to 1,000. Back down to what? 5,000. And yeah, autopilot's now in control. Gear up.
Gear up.
Flaps up. And hopefully that was what they wanted last time where it just told me that I failed to launch to flap something. I don't know. Oh, we can zoom in again. And turn right to make our way out. Using FS Open Cloud should add a bit more like variation to the sky. I mean, it's probably what. Yeah, just look out the window, just basically what the UK scenery sky's like at the moment. Completely white. Very depressing, I guess. Yep, it's realistic enough. So yeah, I'll fly from Stansted to Birmingham, and then I'll just do the rest of my free time till I get through up these upgrades and stuff. I would enjoy the series. You can join my Twitch, YouTube, Hitbox and Beam, where I also do live streams as well, flying these aircraft. And as I get higher, although the ground's a bit pixelated, as I do get higher, it looks better. I mean, just like part of the UK, I generally fly like high altitude or never really fly through at all, so that's why they're low resolution but still realistic. There's the motorway, the M42, I believe it is. Goes past Stansted. I do know my way around the UK. I've lived here all my life. Right, so we'll get to 5,000, now I'll keep a look at the airspeed.
372, contact FSX departure on 120.625. Delta Alpha 236, you are leaving by
Frequency change approved, so I'll begin to Essex.
FSX departure, Delta Alpha 236, is type Mooney, Bravo, 3 miles northwest of Stansted, request flight following.
Other than that, so I'll probably make a bit of a left hand in a second. Passengers haven't freaked out over turbulence yet, so shouldn't be too bad actually. Better than I expected. Again, overly sensitive controls. One small touch and the plane goes mad left. Acknowledge radar contact. Oh no. 372 is beating me. Yeah, wait for this one to finish.
Altimeter 3009er, 372, turn left heading 195, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 10,000. Turn left heading 195, proceed on course, climb and maintain 10,000, 372.
And finally, I can just say copy. Right then, shouldn't be too bad a flight. Right, 3 o'clock, 3 miles, Airbus A319. 4,400 probably coming into land. I cannot see it, so I'm going to report it not in sight. Well, if it's coming to land, it should be gone anytime soon anyway, so it shouldn't be too serious. Go back onto route.
FSX departure 3031 is climbing through 1,200 for 7,000. 3031 FSX departure, roger, altimeter.
Though passengers aren't freaking out, there's definitely a nice crosswind we're flying through.
Turn left heading 120, proceed on course, climb and maintain 7,000. 372, contact Heathrow, approach on 119.725. Delta Alpha 236, traffic alert, 9 o'clock, less than 1 mile.
Alright, where is this plane?
E319, report them in sight.
Where is it? I mean, traffic alert, that's quite serious now actually. Nope, they're still not in sight. I would have thought they're coming to land, but that's not the case apparently. Let's go back on course. Where are these airplanes coming from? Seriously, I don't... Whoops. I don't see them anywhere. There's like small airfield to my left, my right actually, just going past the wind now. But again, don't see where half this traffic is. Oh well, gotta be really careful at this part then. Right, how are we doing? So left turn coming up, and then that takes us basically the majority of the way to Birmingham. So if I zoom out, that takes us right to Birmingham. But rather than level flights, it looks like we could be... Whoops, undock window. Could be flying in the wind for a while. Right, navigation hold on. Alright, contact Cambridge. Right, let's hope navigation hold works for us this time. Cambridge approach. Contact Cambridge.
Approach, Delta Alpha 236 with you. Delta Alpha 236, Cambridge approach.
Yeah,
Roger.
definitely still gonna work for us. I'll close that. I wonder why navigation hold just doesn't work. I mean, you've got approach hold, but that's definitely not what we want. Is there something I'm missing out on? If I have a look here. Nope. Everything seems to be where I want it to be. I really don't know. Oh well. Yes, we are flying it half manually. This airplane's controlling our altitude. And I definitely need to slow down now. Airspeed's going to go into the red soon. We're in yellow, so fortunately I caught that one out. I do get a few penalty points for overspeeding. Right. Just making sure we turn left. And if I do have flaps problems in this flight after I land, I'll definitely have to look at what's going wrong. You have to go full flaps take off, which is stupid, but if it's what it wants, I guess it's what it wants. So yeah, Stansted Birmingham, now fly a bit till the next level up, and just carry on from there, I guess. Just record a flight a week, keep something interesting. Maybe I'll try and go from like Birmingham to Dover and then Dover to France or something. Fly across the channel. Right, bit of turbulence. Yeah, I don't think I'll take off seatbelt sign this flight. Turbulence throughout the country. Now that I'm at a slightly higher altitude, the ground doesn't look too bad and you can't really see the pixels, so it does work, my plan of action. And it does really look good. Because, well, yeah, this is the United Kingdom as it is in real life. Where the fields are, where the villages are. Perfect. And let's hope that Birmingham Autogen has worked. So they do have Birmingham Autogen at Shepherd, so I have installed it in. And I just gotta hope that it all works, or it's just left it out something. Guess we'll find out as we fly closer to it. Readjust my seat actually. There they go, that's much comfortable. Right, we're 17 minutes into this one. Turbulence size gone down a bit. So if I have a look at the flight report now, average speeds 116, slightly faster, max altitude 522. Very good flight, professional, no crew aboard. Yep, that should be perfect for us. Zoom out on GPS. And I guess we'll leave that to fly for a bit. Nothing to talk about in this one. Really is just whoa. Okay, but strong turbulence actually. Now they're giving us something to talk about. Right, plane's violently shaking. So let's stop shaking a bit. Hand off. I do know again how to use the panel, but again, laziness I guess. As like I said, at some point in the future I will give like standard checklists and all that kind of stuff. But as of right now it's just a basic flight. That was quick. White and got nothing to it. It's actually white and approach, they're giving me, why do I need to use approaches? Actually, I don't really know where they're taking me to land. I have to yeah, filed, no flight plan filed. village. Not too sure what village exactly, but there's one there. Go back to zooming. And we'll just fly straight into the wind. How are we doing? Not bad. No, where is the wind coming from? It's not a crosswind anymore. Flight speed's right on the edge of the yellow, so it looks like we're going actually against the wind. Looks like we're getting pushed forward a bit. Which I guess does help a lot actually in terms of like airspeed and kind of getting there with less fuel, because they do cost money. This part of the UK. Yep, nothing for miles. Have a look at the outside view. Spot view, 2 passengers, 2 wearing seatbelts. And I could turn off seatbelt sign now, but I expect turbulence to just come out of nowhere. Just a few low quality villages below us. And again, not too bad at this altitude. I can live with that. So it's like a small town coming up actually. Got a motorway below us, but not a major one, otherwise you'd see cars on it. This does look really nice. With the added weather. It's quite beautiful, the simulator. Notice I've never said a bad thing about it yet, unlike flight school. Yep, 22 minutes into the flight, and not a single issue. Have a look below at the village, I guess. Stadium going on there. What town this is. I'll probably never go to it, but it's a nice add-on. If this was standard FSX ground scenery, then we would have buildings, but it wouldn't look like this at all. It would just be some generic checkerboard kind of thing. There's an airport to our left. EGTC. Echo Golf Tango Charlie. Hang on a moment. Let me go on the internet. I'll give it a quick Google search. Echo Tango Golf Charlie. Right. So we are in fact just over Google GC. We are currently over. Won't tell me. Right, we're over Cranfield. This is Cranfield Airport in distance, so we're over Cranfield. So, it's not too bad. Still a bit of distance to go. Well, it's actually not too bad turbulence really. From earlier, passengers not being comfortable about it. It has calmed down a lot. If I'm not mistaken, if I go to FSPassengers, does it give me it? Alright, turbulence. Seatbelt sign.
We've got some turbulence up ahead. Please fasten your seatbelt.
Informations. Show passengers. Alright, so we're currently holding Kaufmann-Fritz, can't speak, Kaufmann-Fritz, and Fitch Elwood, 3757, we don't know their weight, and special information, we don't have any, but, okay, double click to edit one's name. Wait, so you can't edit passengers while in flight. Oh, okay, so you could actually edit a passenger. Fair enough. Edit as a passenger, that's amazing. You board your flights, but your pilot can change your name, your passport and all that kind of stuff. Just make everyone on board like 2 years old. And then make sure you do not crash. God, that'd be horrible. Carrying children, just forcibly crashing the aeroplane on purpose. If you ever plan to do that, I hate you. Right, let's look around at just fields and villages. Yep, pretty average. Bit of turbulence. This one's a bit longer than usual. Not too much adrenaline, but 9%. As long as the plane stays in one piece, that's what really matters. Who? Oh baby, be my baby. Boston 2008. What else is there around me? Just like the cloud. Again, not soft body, but realistic enough. How are we doing actually? I haven't seen GPS in a while. Could be heading the wrong direction for all I know. Fortunately, we're not doing too bad. I would always like to actually fly in some light aircraft. It definitely feels different to like a Boeing or an Airbus, which I've been in mainly before. Not been in a small light aircraft. It could be a real difference. Wow, some real turbulence blowing in that direction. Oh, look, nice shaped forest down below. Just matches the fields. Yeah, it's really nice this. There you go, now just enter the clouds. The wing won't disappear, but we are in the clouds. At least that's the thing. I mean, in the like 9-star field, basically 2D and they'd go around you. You can see there, the weather just changed, all these clouds disappeared. Drastic weather change. And once I get towards Birmingham, it will start to descend soon. I mean, if you look at GPS, it's now coming into view. Not sure how far it is, but it's there quite. ETA to next waypoint 13 minutes, so again, won't be very long. Right. Again, empty. So a small factory or retail park going on below. Just turn, look towards it. Yep. Just rather than lean across, we don't have like track IR or anything like that. I could just turn the airplane, have a look at below. So look, what's on the right over there? Just houses and a few buildings and factories. It's another airport actually. Turn my view. Yeah, it's just a small airfield. And it's just again pretty average, very foggy, bit of turbulence here and there, but we haven't had it in a while, so I think turn off seatbelt signs just one more time. Whoops, wrong one.
You may now take off your seatbelts.
Small stadium to our left, and there's just a little lake. No, I don't really care where I am now at the moment. Just really want to get to Birmingham soon. before the wind or something picks up and blows the plane around quite seriously. Just like now. Seatbelt's back on.
Please fasten your seatbelt.
And I think I'll just keep it on for the rest of the flight. It's not really worth taking off. Yep, passenger adrenaline fear. Ooh, some pretty severe turbulence at this moment. What's my altitude and speed? I already need to slow down, definitely. But we're now in Coventry, so shouldn't be too long till landing. Coventry. Right, so I shouldn't be too far from Birmingham. If I zoom in on the GPS a bit, actually, now it's coming a bit closer. I'll go for Echo Golf Bravo Echo, and I'll just be landing towards Birmingham. Actually using airports or waypoints or something, I don't know. Can't really tell from that GPS altitude yet. Once I get closer I can zoom in a bit and we'll come on to our way to Birmingham. I guess we look around, maybe we can see Coventry from there. Nope. We'll go outside for this. Nope, that's not going to be it. There, I think that would be Coventry. I could be wrong. I doubt it. Coventry's a fairly large place. Hang on a second, got a few messages coming in from people. Otherwise, airspeed looks fine. If I go to GPS, 7 minutes away. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad at all. Yep, messaging over. Let's get back to flight. Right, probably start sending soon. Yeah, send a bit, but not at a high rate. So if we go down to 2000's turbulent last time, so go 1,500 at 700 a minute. I think that'll be a good enough rate for us. We can also pick up a little bit of speed, and that'll be fine, so we can get there quicker. Keep on airspeed, I don't want to go into the yellow too much. Slow the throttle. Note the moments again. Slow it once more. And I think that shall do. Just a nice lake to our left. Lakeside road. As we get to Birmingham, we should have a bit more scenery. So I have installed some packages. If we go nearest airport list, Birmingham is 4, and request a landing. So 4 again.
Birmingham Tower, Delta Alpha 23.
I'm going to send a bit higher then.
Miles east with Oscar to land. Delta Alpha 236, Birmingham Tower, entered left downwind, runway 15.
Slow the throttle.
Altimeter 3006.
And acknowledge entry pattern for landing.
Flight left, traffic, runway 15, Delta Alpha 236.
Right, so we go runway 15. So if I check the map quickly. Okay. Runway 15 is... I believe it's the other way again, isn't it? I can't see yet. Yes, it is. So I'll go around the right. Then we go left downwind. I'm going right. And then I'll just turn around and land here again. So that's EGBE. Yeah, it's Birmingham East in front of me. I'm going a bit further on to Birmingham International. Is it Birmingham East or is it East Midlands? It's one of the two. I know Wolverhampton's a bit more west from this place. Wolverhampton's a bit more west, so that's either Birmingham East, and being in mind it's Echo Golf Bravo Echo, probably is going to be Birmingham East. Airport, however, is currently not in sight, so I'm going to have to come a bit further. Just look around for it. Nope. Whoa, really need to slow down actually. Just look at my airspeed, it's almost in the red. Don't feel like overspeeding it. So what's my throttle at? It's basically minimal. There's Lufthansa on the runway. Be careful. And it doesn't look like the auto-gen scenery's actually worked. Which is a bit... Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that was some turbulence. Pretty strong, actually. Blowing the plane to the right. Better be extra careful here then. And you can see the airport's on my left. Alright, definitely have to be careful. As I don't want to be blown out of the sky just yet. The ground is a bit flat, but with this cloud as it is right now, I think that kind of works actually. Just minus the blurriness of it to the left. That's not what I'm focusing on right now. I'm focusing on getting this plane down as fast as possible. Alright, what have we got here? So there's the runway to our left. That GPS doesn't look like it's matched up with the aircraft or the runway properly. Actually, I don't know. We'll fly around it and just land anyway. And that is the runway definitely. So I'll probably turn off GPS actually. Seatbelts are on. A bit too fast for flaps, so I'm not going to try it. doing not bad, but another gust of turbulence could definitely change how everything's going in an instant, which isn't great for an aeroplane, not at all. I guess the quicker we can get down here, the more we'll be alive. I might actually keep GPS on, just for the glide slope information. It's quite useful, and especially when coming into this weather. If I'm not mistaken, it actually doesn't look like it's aligned properly. No, it's not. The glide slope's to the left of the runway. Or the right of it, depending what side you're coming from, but that doesn't look right. And hang on a sec, if I quickly zoom in, there might actually be auto-gen. And there's just a few trees around. I think that comes in UK 2000. At least something to look at. I believe you can see a few aircraft. There you go, Ryanair, Monarch, Flybe, and I can't see that is in the distance. Got a few private jets as well. Oh, look, motorway of cars driving. That'll be the M1 surely. Yeah, had I had higher textured ground in the area, you'd be seeing it a bit better. If I'm not mistaken, I should have higher quality textures around the airport. At least that's what I did in the between episodes, stuck in new ground scenery there. So that may have even failed, which is slightly annoying. Yep, I should be over high quality ground scenery by now. Looks like it kind of failed. Oh well. Oh yeah, go. You can now see that the quality of ground's just gone a bit higher. So we have entered the scenery. If I quickly look around, we have to fight over changing. Yeah, so you can see where it's gone low quality to high quality. So the scenery has worked, though no auto-gen like I told it to. Yep, another Monarch. This is Thomas Cook. Flat ground doesn't really matter too much. Whoops, just go back into view and get ourselves ready for landing. Do a right turn actually, or coming from a bit further on. Further out I am, the more time I've got for correcting mistakes, especially with this turbulence weather. Passenger satisfaction is 94%, been cleared to land. So I'll acknowledge that. And we'll see where it takes us. If you look at Birmingham, there are a few skyscrapers visible, so maybe the auto-gen just doesn't take you out this far, which I guess isn't too bad. If I flew through it over Birmingham, I'd have seen a bit more, doesn't really matter. Let's do a low turn, get a bit of distance, now quickly turn towards the runway, turn off autopilot, and we'll get ourselves down. Slow the throttle. Lower the flaps. Whoops, lower the throttle, lower the flaps. Gear will come down.
Gear down.
And let's get ourselves on the ground, I guess. So, no turbulence takes us out too soon. I'll descend a bit more actually. So go down to 500. 700 feet a second will be 700 feet a second, that's dangerous. 700 feet a minute. I was meant to say, that would be alright. Position the camera. Let's get ourselves ready to land. We can now turn quite heavily. And then once we're aligned, we'll turn off autopilot. Flaps and gear are currently fine at this speed. This altitude isn't too bad. Turn a bit more. As the glide select actually is completely way off the runway. Looking at it, I think I'll turn off autopilot now. Right then, now got manual control. Nice high quality ground we're looking at, it's coming in. That's a dangerous rate. Flaps and gear down, so the plane, no, the gear wants to add weight, but flaps trying to pull this plane up a bit. Slow. Let's go idle throttle for a bit, try and kill the speed. If I can kill the speed as much as I can from as far out as I can, that will save us a lot of time. Right then, shouldn't be too bad landing at all. Because the only issue I'd have is takeoff. It's complaining about flaps again. And if it has, then I'm going to lose a lot more points than I'd like. I'm now over runway, so a bit high actually. Going to put a bit of throttle in. Come on. Flare a bit. There we go. Bit heavy, but I can't complain. And passengers can't either of that turbulent flight. Brake a bit. And we can taxi off the runway. Once we're told to go to ground. Flyby just taxiing. And I'll assume turning off to the right for general aviation parking, so off we go. Bit fast actually for turning, but again, Mooney Bravo can handle off grass. Tuning ground and taxi to parking. Alright, let's hope it's the right way. If not, I'm going to have to do a lot of turning around. Bearing in mind they've only given me 2 waypoints. I think this is the right way. Yes, it is. Oh well. Successful flight if I don't say so myself. And passengers, I think they felt it too. Minus the turbulence. Literally, all I care about is if the flaps were set correctly. If that was, then I think it was a perfect flight at all. Yeah, flight was perfect, then everything else is making me happy. Just do a left turn. Got a right coming up, and then we'll just slot in next to the Learjet. No, it's not, it's a Flyby. And what the Flyby is doing in general aviation parking in a Dash 8. Would they be at gates? Strange actually. Not too sure. Maybe something like maintenance or something. If that's the maintenance hang up. Doesn't really matter to us because we're about to turn into gates now, or just park. I hope I got 2 passengers enjoyed this flight too. And I guess that's the main thing. As long as our passengers are here and alive, that means it's a successful flight. And if you can walk away from it, it was a good landing. And just leave it here. Parking brake on. Seatbelts off. Open the door, and let's turn off the engine. Make sure flat. Yeah, parking brake's in. Alright, sorry, now it's on. And you guys can now deboard the aeroplane. So yeah, it's quite a successful flight from my point of view. Turn off lights now. Fuel on board probably should be still quite high because again we didn't use much fuel at all. It's not a very fuel thirsty aircraft, the Mooney Bravo. Another Flyby behind us. Yeah, still not too sure why you're here. Probably just a maintenance. There's Birmingham in the distance. Other than that, let's end the flight and see what we've got. So if we end flight, right, flaps wise, yep. Right, so let's start from top. So DA326 stands to Birmingham. Relieved to have a safe landing after extreme weather. 107 income, but times 50 comes to 5,350. And well, 0 aircraft in the fleet, so got no fleet bonus. considering flight was perfect, ticket price was normal, passengers think this flight was reputation should be 100%. So now it's 70% reputation to flights, pretty good actually. Perfect, made a smooth landing, no problems, very satisfied. Scheduled airport, weather conditions during approach, but passengers satisfied. And I guess that's that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe if you did. Share on social media, get channel's name out. And I will carry on flying in my free time. Thank you for watching and goodbye.